weekend I was at my friend's house and we got to talking about how he and I first met back in middle school when we were in the orchestra together. He played the viola, I played the violin. And as we sat there reminiscing about our musical experiences, some of our other friends started to chip in about their experiences as well. And I realized how much music still means to us today, even though most of us don't play anymore, or at least not to the same capacity that we used to. And it's a shame, because a lot of students today are having that opportunity taken away from them. There's a stronger focus now on those core subjects like math and science and literacy that are being tested on standardized tests. So music ed is the first to suffer when financial cuts have to be made. So think about your future children, your nieces, nephews, cousins, friends. They may not have the same opportunities to learn music that I did. So whose responsibility is it to provide us with a better education? It's our government's. So if our government isn't spending its money and resources on promoting and maintaining these music programs, what is it spending its money on? And I found that right here in New Jersey, a large sum of money is being misallocated. The Division of Highway Traffic and Safety has allocated almost $500,000 to a pedestrian safety program, with the majority of that money going towards decoy operations, in which officers pose as pedestrians in crosswalks to catch violators who are not abiding by the crosswalk laws. Now, while this program has good intentions, that's an excessive amount of money to spend on it, especially when it's using trickery in order to trap people and punish them, and especially when that much money could be going to a much better cause. So tonight I'd like to discuss with you, first and foremost, why music is an essential part of our education, and then why our government should be spending more of its money supporting music programs. And finally, that the goals of its pedestrian safety program could still be reached without spending such an excessive amount of money. So first I'd like to discuss music's role in our development of our students. Music has been found to support all other learning. It involves language development, which can lead to better verbal skills and social skills. It can increase IQs, and it can increase test scores on standardized tests. And you could say music isn't what's being tested, but clearly there's a correlation between music and academic performance. So if we're not spending our money on these programs, what are we spending it on? Why aren't we focusing our money on it? And that's because we're inefficiently spending our money. So this decoy program, as I said, it's $500,000 going towards it. $2,000 in overtime expenses for each operation. That involves at least 3 officers, sometimes as many as 5. And $230 worth of fines that get charged each time. Now take that money and apply it to music education. $500,000, and it has been found that $187 per student. Take that, and that's 2,700 students that could benefit from music education. Use some more cost-effective methods like music programs like GarageBand. Don't buy as many brand new instruments, and that's even more students that could benefit from music education. Now you could argue that the money made from the tickets could exceed the amount of money spent on the program, but then you'd be implying that money is the only objective in that program. And officers and officials in different departments have all said that the point of this decoy program is awareness about the safety issues. So we can raise awareness without spending $500,000. The goal could still be met, we could still catch violators and still enforce the law, which is important, without spending $500,000. So to reiterate, music education is an essential part of our educational curriculum. Our government should be spending its money focusing on promoting and maintaining these music programs. And finally, the goals of this pedestrian safety program could still be met without spending such an excessive amount of money. Last weekend when I was at my friend's house, he took his viola out for the first time in years and played for us. And we enjoyed it, and it really brought us together in a way that only music can. Don't you think that your future children, neighbors, cousins, deserve that opportunity to grow through music? And if our government's willing to inefficiently spend $500,000 on a program like that, it makes you wonder, what else are we inefficiently spending money on?